Hello everyone, it's Cute Bunny here. Sorry, I've been a little bit behind this month. There's a lot going on. I have also got some other things going on with my family. I'm okay, we're okay, we're good, just busy. So I'm behind. So this is week 2 cash stuffing. I'm going to try and catch up on. Then I will be doing week 3's cash stuffing. We are heading into week 4 of the month, so I am a little bit behind. I didn't bother with the purse stuffing for week 3. I just got some groceries I needed and did everything and kept the extra money aside for stuffing my $500 challenge for my plumber bill. I'm still waiting for that. 2 weeks, I think, this week coming. Do I need to contact them? I mean, it's unusual for a plumber not to send you a bill pretty much within a few business days. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that one. I mean, it should be sent to my email, so I should have it if I've got it. But yeah, anyway, I just want to show you my new addition. I finally bought a dice tower. Very cute, very cute one. A little bit unique, and the man that was selling it on eBay had it in a really dark green. I didn't like the holes back here. So I actually said, can you make that in a hot pink? And he said, yep. So he actually made it, sent me a photo, and I instantly bought it. And I was like, that's brilliant. It's got a really wide lip. I've learnt a lot from watching other people's using their dice tower, that you need a really thick, high lip on it. Otherwise they fly out at the bottom a lot too much. This one doesn't really do that. So that's really good. Fits all the big dice in it. And yeah, so we're good. So I will be using that sometime soon. Bunny is going to live in it up on my mantelpiece over there. For now, he can stay over there. So that was really exciting. I got this week, and I got a 52-week challenge that arrived yesterday, and I set it up. So I might start this now, and this one might be something I save for my birthday or something for next year. So we should have 100, I think, as usual. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. That's our usual. Now, I'm going to save a little bit extra of this into... I don't have my purse out again. That's nothing unusual. So we're going to take the 2 5s and pop them over there. 1 is for cat treats. Cat. 5 is for cats. 5 is for treats. The cat and the treats. The cat needs more litter, and I've boycotting Aldi litter. Used to be all really small, the really small clumping clay granules. Now they're really big and coarse, and it's really hard to keep the litter box clean. It's like constantly having to pick out all whole clumps of the bottom and just drag it out. Whereas the old stuff, like when it was really thin, you could just pick it all up and clump out and come out. It's just not very good anymore. I've been persevering, but I don't like it. I'm going to try some of the Coles one. And then I'm going to try the Woolies clumping and then see which one's better. And because I usually just buy Aldi because they're bigger bags. But if they're going to do this to me all the time, there's not one bag now in the last 2 months it's been small granules anymore. So I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy with it at all. So that 10's going into my purse after. Where did my letter go? I'd be good without my little... Okay, I normally put 20 into the super, but that 20 is going into my house. Not the house, that 20 is going into my, my $500 challenge that's paying my plumber bill this month. That's okay. Also, there's a $10 for Christmas. That is also going to the $500 challenge to pay the plumber. I'm hoping I can just pay the plumber outright with the cash from that. I won't get to 500 within the month, but I should have enough with it at the end of the month to pay that plumber bill, or very close. 20 for emergency fund. I'm also going to put that into there, and then hopefully the next time it can go into my EF. But I will do a challenge, and I will also work on the EF doing that. So this cash stuffing is a lot quicker, but I also wanted to show you some other things, and I'm going to do the change challenge as well while I'm here because I don't have a purse stuffing. Well, I do. I have a week 4, but actually, you know what? We'll leave the change challenge for week 4's purse stuffing. How's that? I probably have $7 or $8 over there over the last couple of weeks. All right, so emergency fund and tinies. I've got money for tinies for the rest of the for some time this month, so that's also going in there. Now I had $45 before I started also, so that is also now building up very nicely, and we should easily be able to cover that bill at least, and then I'll have to start saving to build that back up to where I had it. I had $1,000 in my house maintenance account. I think I've only got 500 now, but also this is for that bill as well. I had to pay a couple other bills as well. We've got 10. There was a spare 10 that's going into the house. And then we've got 10 for garden and 10 for replacements. Okay, garden and replacements. Let's have a look. It's going to be quicker simply because, as I said, a lot of this money is going into that challenge. Hopefully we can go back to normal sometime in the next, little while. So we're going to put the 10 in here. 20, 40 in the bank, 50, 65. I don't know where my other texter went. My eraser pen texter. So I'm actually not going to fix this time. I'm just going to rewrite them until I work out what I'm doing, or I'll have to go and get another whiteboard marker texter or something like that. And then what's next? Replacements. That'll be in a different folder. I've got to build a bit more health up. Camping extras. Okay. So replacements. Replacements. Here we go. So currently has 20. Yep. There's 10 going in. That's 30. Sorry if the lighting's low. It's about to head into dark. It's nearly in the evening, but I've still got my blinds open because, yeah, I'm trying to keep the natural light in, but my Google light's going to come on in about, I don't know, 8 minutes or something. So there's 30 here, 10, 20, 30 for replacements. I mean, that's obviously just going to accumulate for anything I need to buy any electrical or any replacements or any furniture. I mean, that's going to be a long burn, slow burn, that's fine. It's just about the consistency of stuff. Now, in other news, I might actually do a car video, a car savings update video, and I will just quickly say I was expecting a tax bill, and I did my tax return and I got an actual return. So I was able to put an extra $308, I think, into my car account, which got me to another milestone. So I will do a video and I'll explain the rest when I do the video, and we'll do an update together, and I will fill in some little I'll fill in a car savings sheet that I've got here, and then work out what's next after that. So I'm so happy, I'm so stoked. So that 200 can sit there, though. Most of this is already in the bank anyway. In fact, it might all be. I think all my entire tax, my entire tax was already in the bank. So it can stay as tax just in case I do get a bill anytime. And I don't even know if I'll add to that or whether I'll just add $5 here and there. At this point, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, all right. So that's pretty much it. I am going to start doing some of my challenges with the little roll and saves and stuff, and I can utilize my dice tower. I love it. I love it. So happy with that color. It's so very cute. I've also started pretty much a spooky binder. I'll show you this while I'm here. So I think I did show you quickly. I did make this together when we did our Happy Mail. So I've got this set up and pretty much ready to go. I'll do a video on the tinies, and then the rest of these are ready to go when I've got some money, which I don't know. This month's just been, as I said, it's been difficult to keep on top of everything. Still saving, but everything's going into this. Oh, so let's do this now as well while we're here. So let's get this sorted. There's actually quite a lot of money in here now. I didn't realize I had so much set aside. I'm actually really happy with that. Should easily cover my bill next week. I might even be able to, have a little bit more than I thought. But yeah, then we'll start building it back up. And then I'll start looking at building up my emergency fund as well. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 115. Wow, that's amazing. Now, let's get this out because is it in here? I think it's in here. Let's do this and then we're done. So, my $500 challenge. So, I'm anticipating this will take me 2 months, but that is more than fair given my income levels. I've actually done way better than I expected I would. So, we're going to pop that aside in a minute. What did I say? 115. So, I'm going to have to get my... 150. I have to get some more of my prop notes. Alright, give me a second while I look for them. Found them. They were there, but they were hiding. Okay, so 115 I think we said. So we're just going to get the same amount in the prop notes as we are in the real money. And that's what I'm trying to do, is show one with the other. And we'll leave it that for now. I don't know why they're here because there's no room. Alright. Hopefully I can start my spooky binder, I don't know, next week, maybe in a couple of weeks, whatever. But I don't know yet. We'll work it out. Alright, 115. We're going to... Should we use the dice? Yeah, why not? We're going to need a 20-sided dice though, aren't we? I'm going to use my pretty one from Tanya, All Fun and Games. I won from her competition. I won a whole bunch of these dice, including this 4-sided one that I'm going to love using heaps of. So let's pop this back here. I kind of turned it on the side so I can scoop it into it better. So 20. Right. I don't know if there's any 20s left. There's no... Oh, there is a 20. 20. Okay, so we're going to need the calculator. But my calculator, I can't use my calculator because it's too dark. And the solar isn't going to light up. Nearly time for the light. Okay, 20. We're actually going to use the pencil. Yeah, okay. So we've got 20. We've got 1. Oh, it's a 4. 24. 4. Is there a 4? There's a 4. 4. 24. So 24. 13. 37. So a 13. Is there 13s? And don't think there's 13s in here, but there's 12 and 1. So 12 and a 1. I love this dice tile, guys. I'm sorry it's a bit dark to see the numbers today, but yes, 16. So there's no 16s. 16. So we have a 10 and a 6. 10 and a 6. Okay. Awesome. I'll add that up in a second. And it's a 19. So that's good. Big numbers coming in. Awesome. 19. So let's do 10 and a 9. And a 9. Okay. Now I've got to add these two up. 37, 16, 19. So 22, 56, 72. That is a 6, 78. There's a 6. 12. There is more 12s, I think. Yep, 12. There we go. So 12. That's 90. What did I say? 115. So we need 15, guys. Oh, we got a 16. We busted. No, that's all right. We're just going to do 15. Hang on. No, we don't need to. It was 115, not 105. Okay, so we're right. Plus 16. 106. Was there 16? 16. 10. There's no 10. We'll do an 11 and a 5. 11 and 5. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I'm sorry if the lighting is a little bit low today. As soon as this video is finished, there'll be light on, and the next video I do will have better lighting. So, all good. I think we've only got 9 left. If it busts, that's okay. 1, we're not even going to count the 1. 6. That's a 9. 9 and 6 is 15. That's what we wanted. So 9. I'm not actually going to worry about counting that up, but I am going to count the totals. Alright. So, as long as... I'm not going to worry about counting that. We'll worry about that at the end. We're going to count this together. I do love that dice tower, guys. It's very cute. There's my other lighting, but now it's just going to look yuck because it's that. Yeah, that's better. The lantern is yucky. The lamp is that yucky colour, like the light. You know, the warm colour? It doesn't look very nice on a camera. Yeah. Alright. And that one's a white light. That's why I like that light. Let's count this. 50, 70. Okay. I actually don't know what we're up to. I hope there's 300. 1, 2, 50, 70, 80, 90, 300 exactly, according to that. That's good. We've only got to find about $50 to pay the bill, and then I'll save a bit more to start paying myself back for the other bill. So we should have 300 in cash here. These are smaller. Bunny is going to live in there because he fell over and hit his head. He fell off my panel over there one day. Poor Bunny. I'm just going to sort the cash. Lots in. Right. Okie dokie. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 85, 95, 300. Okay. Yes, there is definitely 300 there, so that is good. That is an amazing amount on a super low income for me to save. And what's that dollars do? Oh, that's my other dollars over there for the purse. All right, that is pretty awesome. I'm tempted to take this in and pay it in cash to the plumber when I finally get the bill. It's probably easier than having to bank the bloody thing, and I don't even know if they do that anymore, but we can look into it when I get the bill, because I'll have the cash by then. All right, I'm so really stoked about that. Hopefully we can get to the 350-ish which by the end of the month, which will pay for the bill, and then we'll keep going to the 500, and the other 150 will go back into my house maintenance fund, and I have to build that back up, and then I have to keep trying to build it up from there. I got a lot of videos to catch up on, guys, so I'm going to head off, and I hope everyone is well and having a great weekend, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.